Take a moment and look at the life you've built. We are told that happiness is a straight line, a series of comforts, acquisitions, and easy days. But if you look closer at the people you truly admire, the giants of history, the innovators of today, the people who seem unshakable, you'll notice a recurring pattern. Their strength didn't come from the days the sun was shining. It was built in the shadows. Why is it that our culture views struggle as a failure, while the greatest minds of antiquity viewed it as a prerequisite? Today, we aren't just talking about getting through hard times. We are talking about the alchemy of suffering. We are going to bridge the gap between the marble halls of ancient Rome and the cutting-edge labs of modern neuroscience to show you why your hardest days are, quite literally, your greatest competitive advantage. Welcome to Inner Depth Studio. Here, we explore the hidden forces that shape the human mind. If you're ready to move beyond the surface and master your inner world, let's dive in. In the modern world, we have optimized for comfort, but biologically, our brains are still wired for the struggle of the savannah. There is a scientific principle called anti-fragility. Unlike things that are fragile, which break under pressure, the human spirit is designed to be anti-fragile. It requires a disorder to grow. Neuroscience shows that moderate stress triggers the release of BDNF. Think of it as a fertilizer for your neurons. By navigating a crisis with focus, you are physically hardening your prefrontal cortex. You are training yourself to remain logical while the rest of the world is reacting in fear. That is the first step of the alchemy, realizing that your brain is actually waiting for a challenge to become its best version. 2,000 years ago, the Stoics called this amor fati, the love of one's fate. They didn't just tolerate hardship, they welcomed it as a training partner. Consider Marcus Aurelius. He wrote that the mind converts and overthrows every obstacle to its action. In the contemporary world, we see problems. The Roman mind saw fuel. When you lose a job or a relationship ends, the alchemist doesn't see a wall. They see the raw material needed to build a new, stronger identity. This isn't just positive thinking. It's a tactical shift in perception that has sustained the wisest souls for millennia. So, how do we practice this today? We use 3 specific protocols. 1. The perspective pivot. Next time a crisis hits, stop and ask, what is this teaching me that comfort couldn't? This moves the experience from the emotional amygdala to the logical cortex. 2. Voluntary discomfort. In a world of instant gratification, choose the hard path once a day. A cold shower. A difficult workout. You are building a buffer so that when real suffering arrives, you are already an expert. 3. The narrative reframe. Stop telling the story of how you were a victim. Start telling the story of how those circumstances were the architect that built your resilience. Suffering is the only thing in this life that cannot be faked. It is the most honest teacher you will ever have. If you're in the middle of a hard season right now, don't wish it away. Use it. Transmute it. Remember, the gold is in the fire. Thank you for spending this time with us. If this journey into the mind resonated with you, consider subscribing and sharing this with someone who needs to hear it. Until next time, stay grounded, stay deep, and keep building.